it's only fair for me to mention that Labour in Scotland did better than Labour in England, has now overtaken the Conservatives as the second party in the country. To what do you attribute that?
Oh, I don't think it's necessarily true, George, that the Labour Party did better in Scotland than they did in England, because it's a different baseline. In Scotland, the last election was in 2017, and Labour didn't do as well in England in 2017 as they did in 2018. The rise in Labour's vote, 2 points, on the back of what frankly was a disaster in 2017, the party falling into third place with just 20% of the vote. And the principal reason why the Labour Party is second is actually because of the sharp decline of the Conservative vote from what was a very high baseline. The Conservatives were having to defend their best local election results since 1982, but it's basically Conservative down 6, Labour up 2. So a 2-point lead over the Conservatives is essentially the product of the Conservative decline. And if you compare the progress that Labour made with the modest progress the SNP made in these local elections, they're both up by just over 1.5 points. So the gap between the SNP and the Labour Party is exactly the same as it was in 2017. And of course, if Labour is going to win much in the way of parliamentary seats north of the border, it's not the Conservatives they have to catch up on, it's the SNP. And there isn't any evidence in these local elections that the Labour Party has made any progress in that endeavour.
Although in our city of Glasgow, they came within a hair's breadth of recapturing.
Yeah, sure, but that's
the
essentially
city.
because the SNP were losing votes to the Greens, who of course are also part of the pro-independent side.
Sir John Curtis, Professor, thank you very much indeed for your peerless advice on the outcome of Thursday's local elections.